You guys, our family has finally moved onto our High Desert Homestead. We have been waiting for this moment for a year and a half, and it feels so good to be here. We didn't know we could move into our home until a few days before. That meant I was a crazy lady the day before, trying to get things ready and packed up and organized. So it is moving day. It has come a little sooner than we thought, but it's been a little crazy with having to move out of our rental and our house not quite being ready, but we closed last minute. They are cleaning today and we are getting stuff moved in tonight and tomorrow. It's also been a little crazy with all of our live plans, but we are so excited to finally be moving into our mountain home. To add to all the craziness, my sweet in-laws took some of our kids down to their house to watch while we got all this packing done. And on their way down, one of our van tires exploded and ripped the fender up on our van. And so we've been having that to deal with, so a lot of crazy. So we're trying to deal with that, getting our car towed on top of moving. So it's been really crazy. But, you know, next week, things will hopefully start to settle. After a full day of packing and dealing with our broken car, we were exhausted. We picked up some dinner and enjoyed our very first meal in our brand new home. This was a special time, and I know I will cherish this memory forever.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Something strong. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
We have friends coming to help us move in the morning, but tonight we wanted to get all of my plants moved over so I didn't have to worry about them getting smashed or knocked over. So we're gonna see if we can gently move them to our house tonight. After getting a bite to eat, the last thing we did before going to bed was move over all of the plants. I was a little protective of them and I didn't want my little seedling babies to get dropped, smashed, or ruined during the move. If you have ever moved before, you know there are usually accidental casualties, and I didn't want any casualties with my plants. So I was relieved to have that done the night before.
Is it a truck bed or a garden bed? Or a garden truck bed?
reached out to our church community for help with our move, and they delivered. We had 7 trucks, 5 of them with trailers. It was cracking me up. It seemed that every time I came out front, another truck and trailer was there to help. We moved nearly everything we own in one trip. It was wonderful to see a community of people show up for us. I hope we can be that for others.
So what's the first thing that you do when you move into a house? If you're a gardener, if you're a homesteader, you water your garden.
Earlier today, I saw a large raven knocking on our window earlier, and as I got closer to it, it scared it away. And then we left our house and then came back, and all of my kids' plants, they have these little plants right here, were like all spilled out. And then the cushion to this chair right here, this blue cushion, was like 400 yards like down the road. So it's stealing our stuff. The raven.
I got the cushion back.
Thank you. There's a nest in the tree across from our yard, and I'm pretty sure it's that raven. But so it was knocking on our window, and now it's stealing our chair cushions. So I don't know. I'm like scared if like one of our kids leaves our sliding glass door open, if it'll just come in our house. So now we're moved in, and the rush of excitement is here, but there's a lot to unpack, like literally, but also an overwhelm on what needs to get done. First, so many projects pull at me, and I'm excited to do all of them. I'm going to do my best to try and not do everything all at once. I really don't want our family to burn out. Our first goal was to get the house livable, get the kitchen organized, bedroom set up, laundry room set up, and of course, a place for the plants. Once we had a few things in place, I really didn't care to spend any more time on the interior of our home. We will have a nice, long, cold winter at the end of the year, and that is when I plan on doing more decorating and organizing of our home. I'm serious when I say there may be bare walls in our home until then. The outside is calling me, and I feel like Moana right now, and I just can't stand to spend time deciding where to hang our pictures. That being said, we don't have a lot of time and energy to do everything we want on our homestead right now. And I don't think it's healthy for anyone to attack every single project. We have a priority list, and the top thing on that list is getting our trees, berries, and irrigation set up on our property. Those are the things that, once in place, they just keep coming back. If we can get those things set up and irrigation set up, that will just really set us up for success in the future. And so that's where we're going to start. If those things get knocked out, then I think we'll probably start moving on to things like hutches for rabbits, chicken coops, grass in our yard. But for now, we are just so glad to be here.
Wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.